My name is Ann Bowes, and I am the current director of the Blessed Sacrament Supper Program. The Blessed Sacrament Supper Program has been in existence since 1992. The supper program grew out of the need that our parish identified to provide a warm and nutritious meal and a welcoming community 5 days a week to anyone who comes to our door. Prior to my appointment as director of the supper program, Mary Jo Lightholder was director for over 25 years and formed and shaped our current philosophy of honoring and nurturing the dignity of each of our guests who attend our program.
Our real mission is driven by feeding not just the hunger, the physical hunger of our guests, but also the spiritual hunger. It's such a need to just serve the whole person. And they come in for a dinner, but then you can find out in talking to them and communicating them, there's a lot more that they are in need of, and how can we best serve that?
For many of our guests, this meal may be their only warm or significant meal of the day for them. Our program's primary mission is to provide a nutritious meal in a safe and welcoming environment. We always strive to provide quality meals and are fortunate to have strong partnerships with Wegmans, FoodLink, Open Door Mission, and St. Michael's. We design menus to creatively use donations from our partners and the community. Our talented volunteer chefs use our donations to create delicious and nutritious meals while at the same time eliminating as much waste as possible.
How I got involved with the supper program, and I remember this like it was yesterday. He had on a Madras shirt and khaki pants, and he said, "Hi, my name's Bob Kennedy, and I'm the pastor here." And he talked about the program we were going to have, and he talked about it being a fundraiser for the supper program, and if anybody was interested in getting involved, to contact Mary Jo. So I did that, and I became a member of the first Monday team. Just to be here and be part of something that just seemed bigger than myself was very important. And then in September of 2019, my husband died unexpectedly. And the women in this program invited me in and took me in and made me a part of their team. And I believe that saved me during COVID. I think what impacts me most about this program is the willingness that people have that volunteer here to give of themselves. And it's not just to the guests that come here. There are people who are willing to give to anybody that needs help, whether that help is a meal, whether that help is a kind word, whether that help is, like one of the volunteers here is coming to my house tomorrow to help me empty my husband's closet, and that means a lot to me.
Got introduced here as a guest. I had been homeless, but the Veterans Administration got me an apartment about 15-minute walk from here, so I started coming over as a guest. And so the, hot coffee, food, terrific, yeah. And so that's how I started coming here. And eventually I became employed by the church, and they needed some help as a greeter here. So that's how I started working here. Yeah, it's a great gig. Yeah, I love it. I receive a lot here, so it's up to me to give as much back. I get more than what I put out there. I get to see people get nourishment. I get to see people have fun. I would just encourage people in need to come on in.
I got involved with the supper program probably almost 30 years ago when this was initially an overnight shelter. As a parishioner of the church, I answered a call to do the laundry for the shelter. So I did that occasionally. And then when it became a supper program, I was still working full time, so I was a team captain once a month of a team. And then upon retirement, I took on more responsibilities. So I guess Mary Jo says I'm a right-hand man. I don't know about that, but so I'm here at least 3 times a week. I always say I get more than I give. I've learned so much about people, and I think every night in our blessing we always ask for kindness and respect, and to show that and share that with each other. And I have learned that really it's by the grace of God that I am not necessarily a guest here. Sometimes life throws these people curves and they don't have the support system. So you realize we are all much more alike than we are different. Jesus walked amongst the poor. I think if we took fast forward him now to 2023, he may well have been a guest in this dining room. No 2 days are ever the same. We have a lot of laughter, and it's just an incredibly rewarding experience. And we're helping to feed people. Unfortunately, this neighborhood over the years has become a food desert, and so it's nice to be able to provide fresh food, fresh salad, fresh vegetables, things like that for people, and also on our giveaway table every night, being able to have them take that home.
Our supper program does not just provide a warm, nutritious meal. It is about honoring the individual and providing a community and filling that vital need. We want each individual who comes to our program to know that they are unique and we honor them. We couldn't do this work without support from our parish, volunteers, and generous donors. Thank you for your interest and support of our program. Please feel free to contact me if you would like more information about our program, volunteer opportunities, or providing financial support for our mission. Thank you very much.